We're here. Let's go. All right, boys. Today we're gonna go get the Caterpillar. I'm gonna drop like $3,000. Let's roll. I already made a video about this, but do you remember when Stan was like, "Yo, it's gonna be a lot of money for you to repair tracks. You're gonna be popping tracks all the time." And I was like, "Okay." Today, I'm actually gonna spend money on replacing tracks on my 259. Haven't done that yet since I've owned the machine. Since 2017. Today's the day. So 4 years later, that's not bad. Gonna put some nice new rubber shoes on, baby. Let's go. Vámonos. We got a little 30-minute drive though. Look at these. This is what needs to be replaced. Now, they still got a little bit life in them. Kind of. They're still thick. They can still go. But what happens is the inside of the tracks, they wear out. And already 2 times it popped off. And that was like an hour to fix it. So I'm like, all right, it's time. We got to replace these. And they're completely bald. They usually have pretty thick tread. It's time to go. And we're going to get maintenance on this thing too. I think 700 hours on this thing, maybe 800. We'll probably do the 1,000-hour maintenance and we'll call it a day. Kabam. Let's roll. We gotta always make sure that the machine is right over the wheel wells because this is a pretty long drive and I don't want to be They used to have like all these machines set up, like chilling on those little dirt mounds, displaying them as you drive in. No more. All the machines are gone. The Roni has really messed things up. Inventory. And look, this whole thing used to be full of buckets too. No more buckets. Holy guacamole, look at this big one. That's an old one, but still big. Ooh. That's a big boy. Oh, look at this little guy. Look at that little... So dropping this bad boy off, obviously it needs some serious repairs for the tracks. We're gonna get brand new tracks. The thing is, as these tracks get older, the inside wears out and these pop off a lot easier. So we dropped this one off, checked it in, gave him the passcode. I'm not telling you the passcode. And then I'm gonna go and pick up that one. This place is a little bit far, like 30 minutes. So what I like to do is do 2 for 1. Actually, we did a 3 for 1. I dropped off the excavator to get fixed a little bit. And then I dropped this one off. And then dropping that one off. All serviced. 3 in 1. Hair's a little funky right now, huh? This machine is actually a year and a half newer than that one. So these tracks are still fine. These haven't popped off yet. This just got an oil change. First oil change. We got a 500-hour maintenance, but it's got like 300 hours on it. So I went to turn the key, nothing happened. And I go to the guy, I'm like, hey, what happened? And he's like, did you turn on the master switch? I have no idea what a master switch is, but I'm gonna guess. Let's see if we can find it. What is this?
Yes, that's a master switch. That shuts off the your master power to the ground.
So he told me what the master switch was, and then we turned it on, and now we're good to go. Oh. All right, now we just got it packed up. Now I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna see Aaron, and I'm gonna see how much the tracks are gonna cost. I'm guessing $3 grand.
Okay, good. We'll get her checked in and
All right.
we'll get her all done up for you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Steven. How you doing, buddy?
Yo, so I'm buying new tracks, and I just got a quote for the tracks. It's $3,400 plus the service. I'm gonna spend $4 grand on that machine. But I was like, are these it? No, these are for an excavator. These are big, huge. Caterpillar's my favorite. They always have cool stuff. Look at this. That thing right there is for the fire department that fights fires in California. There's so many fires here. Yo, so while in there, they were having a discount sale on this thing, and I decided to buy it. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but I bought it. But the only thing I cannot afford is a tire, because this tire is probably $5,000. Michelin Man. But seriously though, look at this thing. This thing's huge. The tire's taller than me, and I'm pretty short. I'm only 5'4". I can't even move it. This bucket costs more than your car, I bet you. This is what tracks are supposed to look like right here. And this is what tracks are not supposed to look like. But you see, the whole argument was that these things will get tore up. These things have never gotten torn up. There's like rebar cages inside them, so we're good. Like, we're good. The only problem is they wear out inside and they pop off, which is normal. These things are 3-4 years old. Cameron's fired. So these tires, I never understood what G-ply tires were. You piece of garbage. Those cars should be crushed. I don't even know why those things are allowed to be on the road. First of all, they smell bad. G-ply tires. When I was buying this trailer, they asked if I wanted G-ply tires. I'm like, what the hell is a G-ply tire? And he's like, they're a really thick, heavy-duty tire. And I said, how much more? He was like, I think $200 a tire. I was like, man, whatever, fine. Just do it. I said, is it worth it? He said, absolutely. I am starting to realize that these tires are 100% worth it. Be like, why, T? Tell us. Number one, when I turn with a Caterpillar inside my orange trailer, when I'm turning, the tires, like when I'm turning this way, this tire is like going like this, and you can see the tire's about to like pop off the bead. I know it's not gonna happen, but it's close. These things, untouchable. Like, crazy. They just stay still. They're like, I'm starting to think they're semi tires. Like, they're the same thickness as a semi truck, because even with weight on it, they're barely moving. Like, these things are badass. Badass. Highly recommended. If you can ever get a G-ply tire, do it. These things are sick. Look how thick they are. They're just thick. Like, this thing is heavy. The weight is right over the tires and barely anything. Number one, do you see this cat? This exact cat I'm gonna be giving away in Goat Gang this year. Now you'd be like, T, you're capping. You're cappuccino. All cap. No cappuccino. Literally, I already gave the ditch witch away. Okay, next is gonna be a trailer full of tools. After that, it's gonna be one of these trucks right there. After that, Caterpillar. No cappuccino. It's happening in Goat Gang. Come on, join up. I'm gonna do some magical things. I really am. All right, boys, that's it. On the next video, you will see the Caterpillar brand new track. So this one right here was $600 to do oil change, filters, give it a nice wash. The tracks with oil change, the 1,000 hour, is gonna be 4,000. 4,000 bones, baby. Price you pay for being a business owner. You got to include this in all your overhead, you know. So I average about $1,200 a year on maintenance for these things, not including payment. So all good. See you on the next one.